Hello, everybody, and welcome back for the second match of the day. It's between the Shreepa Rockerz and the Mahabala 11. Shreepa Rockerz won the toss and decided to bat first, and both the openers expressing themselves and showing why the captain have opted to bat first on this wicket. They got off to a flyer. The score moves to 18 of just 1.3 over. Varun has been the aggressor. It's time off the front foot. Square drives that one. The call was for two, but they'll have to settle for a single. There's a man at deep point. Both the teams looking to get some points on the board. Shreepa Rockerz have won the last match. This time played it off the back foot comfortably for a single. So far, so good for the Shreepa Rockerz. The Mahabala 11 would love to pick up quick wickets inside the power play. Shot again. Nicely worked off the back foot by the batter to get a single. 2 overs completed. It's 21 without loss. 21 without loss after 2. This one. We need to continue. Went for 12 runs in his first over. Back for his second over, bowling in from round the wicket. Looking to take the ball away from the right-handers. Oh, this is a good ball. And the batsman just looking to use the angle and played it to the vacant short fine leg region. So you Vishwa and Varun out in the center. Varun got off for a flyer, 15 of 8 balls. Okay, Vishwa doing the right thing, giving the strike to Varun, who is on song. Short ball this time. The batsman looking to pull that one, gets the inside edge and a dot ball. So Srini has come back nicely in this over. This time edge straight to the short third fielder. Chance of a run out. But the batsman easily made it. That was nicely bowled. The fielder at short third was just inside the circle. Didn't quite carry to the fielder. What a shot. This time a little short. He went on the back foot and plays it nicely in the gap to get that boundary. Though there is a man at mid wicket, there was no chance for him. He has placed that one in the gap to perfection. Varun is looking in very good touch today. He's made his intentions very clear from the word go. Shot again. This time to the left of the fielder at mid wicket. No chance for him. No stopping that. 2 and 2 for Varun. 3 overs completed. It's 31 without loss. The Shreepa Rockerz. What an excellent start. Again, Srini bowling it short and paying the price. Varun comfortably playing him off the back foot. Viru to continue. Went for 8 in his first over.
Ramboy.
Inside edge towards the man at square leg. It's a single of the first ball. Vishwa. Vishwa has been very good so far. He's given the strike back to Varun. Was raised away to 23 of 10 balls, scoring more than 200 strike rate. Oh, misfield there, and they'll get a single. That should have been a dot ball. Very sloppy in the field from the Mahabala. The two fielders out on the boundary are long off and deep point for Vishwa. But he's happy rotating the slide, not looking for the biggies. Short this time. Good shot off the back foot from Varun. But there is a man deep on the boundary, on the offside, at long off. So it will be a single for Varun. So runs have come in singles in this over. Nicely bowled. This time the batsman was caught in two minds. Feet were not moving. He was not to the pitch of the ball, just having a poke at the ball. Hanging his bat outside the off stump. Much better from Viru in this over. This line slightly shorter and Vishwa works him off the back foot to get a single. 4 overs completed. It's 36 without loss. Krishna Vamshi introduced into the attack. First change in bowling for the Mahabala 11. They've got Vamshi Krishna into the attack. Medium pacers. Oh, he starts with a full toss. It's a boundary. I think it has slipped off his hand. That was very close to a no ball. Boundary of the first ball of the over. Now the pressure will be on Vamshi Krishna. Nicely played this time. Gets a single. These two batters are looking very organized. They are playing very sensibly at the moment. They have got off to a very good start. Scoring more than 10 runs in an over. Fuller ball again, just slightly wide. The batsman not getting his timing right, playing it straight to the man at point. 5 रन इस ओवर से 3 गेंदों में. काफी बेहतरीन शॉट सिलेक्शन रहा दोनों बल्लेबाजों का. छोटी गेंद इस दफा और उसे खेला है मिड ऑफ के फील्डर के ऊपर से 4 रन के लिए. बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी करते हुए वरुण. थोड़ी सी छोटी थी गेंद और उन्हें मौका मिला, उसे इनफील्ड के ऊपर से खेला सीमा रेखा के बाहर. दूसरी बाउंड्री इस ओवर की. बार पैड्स पे डाली हुई गेंद, उसे बेहतरीन तरीके से खेला, कॉल किया 2 रन के लिए. गेंदबाज काफी चुस्त वहां पर अटैक किया बॉल को, 1 रन पर रोका बल्लेबाज को. काफी सूझबूझ के साथ बल्लेबाजी करते हुए वरुण 30 पर पहुंच गए. सिर्फ 15 गेंदों का इस्तेमाल किया. स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑफ साइड फील्ड, लॉन्ग ऑन और मिड विकेट बाहर वहां पर विश्वा के लिए.
ओवर के बाद डालो.
आखिरी गेंद इस ओवर की. उसे सॉफ्ट हैंड से खेला, 1 रन के लिए कॉल किया, इजीली मिल जाएगा. दोनों बल्लेबाज काफी चुस्त. अच्छी रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट. 1 रन के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति. 5 ओवर के बाद 47 विदाउट लॉस. श्रीपा रॉकर्स 47 विदाउट लॉस आफ्टर 5. श्रीकांत आए हैं गेंदबाजी के लिए. पैड पर थी वो गेंद, उसे सही तरीके से खेला वहां पर विश्वा ने. सिंगल लिया मिड विकेट स्क्वायर लेग की दिशा में. लॉन्ग ऑफ और मिड विकेट वहां पर बाहर लिया है उन्होंने वरुण के लिए. ज्यादा गति से गेंदबाजी करते नहीं है श्रीकांत. बहुत एक्यूरेसी के साथ डालते हैं गेंद. लेफ्ट आर्मर है और ये फुल टॉस उसे खेला है. बेहतरीन तरीके से उसे नसीहत दी. खराब बॉल थी वहां पर श्रीकांत के द्वारा. फुल टॉस और उसे गैप में खेला है कवर्स की दिशा में 4 रन के लिए. बेहतरीन बल्लेबाजी करते हुए वरुण. टील वहां पर, और उसे आउट करार दिया है एम्पायर ने। कॉट बिहाइंड, बैट्समैन वहां पर शॉक नजर आ रहे हैं। काफी थिक एज थी, आवाज आई थी, और वहां पर एम्पायर का इशारा आउट। पहली विकेट का नुकसान वहां पर श्रीपा रॉकर्स को। 52 for 1 after 5.3 overs. खोला अपना 2 रन के साथ। खराब फील्डिंग वहां पर महाबला की तरफ से। बेहतरीन कैच लिया वहां पर तेजा ने बिहाइंड द स्टंप। वरुण को चलता किया, जो कि काफी बेहतरीन नजर आ रहे थे विकेट पर। नए बल्लेबाज जयसूर्या आए हैं। अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस थी अपने पिछले मैच में जयसूर्या की तरफ से। इस्तफाक सॉफ्ट हैंड से खेला था, सीधा हाथ में गई थी गेंद और उसे सिंगल ले लिया। बेहतरीन अंडरस्टैंडिंग दोनों बल्लेबाजों के बीच। ये डॉट बॉल होनी चाहिए थी। फील्डिंग में काफी स्लो नजर आ रही है महाबला लेवल। स्टैंडर्ड लिफ्ट करना होगा, और इसे बेहतरीन ड्राइव किया लॉन्ग ऑफ की दिशा में। 1 रन के लिए, 1 रन के साथ विश्वास स्ट्राइक रखेंगे 6 ओवर के बाद। 56, 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर 6 ओवर के बाद।
Vino Aram Foundation. ఇంత రిప్లై ఎట్లా కంట్రోల్ సెట్ దీని దాంట్లో షిఫ్ట్ వేరే తెలుసా నాకు ఇంకా రావట్లేదు షిఫ్ట్ వేరే దాంట్లో షిఫ్ట్ పెట్టారా అడిగినావా మీ రూమ్మేట్ అని ఏయ్ అడిగినావా అడిగినావా సిగ్గు ఉందా నీకు ఇంకా నేను ఏం చెప్పినా పొద్దున వస్తాప్పుడు
कृष्णा वंशी अपनी कौन है?
सीधे
कृष्णा वंशी अपनी दूसरी ओवर लेकर आए हैं। पैच पर की गेंद उसे सीधा खेला है, शॉर्ट मिड विकेट की दिशा में, 1 रन मिलेगा वहां पर।
ఫిఫ్త్ రావట్లేదు.
बेहतरीन शॉट इस दफा जयसूर्या की तरफ से, 6 रन के लिए कोई मौका नहीं, गेंद सीधा सीमा रेखा के बाहर, 6 रन मिलेगा वहां पर। खराब गेंदबाजी वहां पर, काफी स्ट्रांग है ऑन साइड में जयसूर्या, और उनकी स्ट्रेंथ पर वहां पर गेंदबाजी की जा रही है। फुल टॉस इस दफा हवा में खेला, फील्डर मौजूद, लेकिन वो गेंद बाउंड्री लाइन के बाहर। 2-2 now. This wasn't timed as well as Jayasuriya would have liked, but it has still gone the distance. That's very poor from the bowler. That's a full toss and it was a hit me ball. Such a class act. Jayasuriya will not miss out on that. Much better this time, keeping it away from him. Gets the inside half of the bag and gets a single to get Sri Vishwa back on strike. Again a single, this time to the cover. So they have got runs in this over. 15 runs of the first 5 balls in this over. Krishna Vamshi has been expensive so far. 1.5 overs, 26 runs without a wicket to his name. Last ball of the over coming up. Handsomely driven to the man at long off. Looking for 2, but they'll have to settle for a single. 7 overs completed. It's 72 for 1 after 7. Continue, bowler. Single coming off the first ball of Srikanth's over. Shreepa Rockerz going very strong, though they have lost Varun, but they are still going along nicely. Jayasuriya coming out to bat at number 3, making an impact immediately. Full toss again. This time it went straight to the fielder at deep mid wicket for a single. It was a low full toss. This time Sri Vishwa couldn't make the most of that. Sri Vishwa just playing the anchor role here. Opens the face of the bat to guide it to the point fielder for a single. The Mahabala 11 bowlers haven't been able to put the brakes on the scoring and pick wickets in this match. They've been poor with their fielding and also not bowling in the right areas consistently. These two batters are well set out in the center. They're milking the singles. The Mahabala captain will have to think out of the box on how to get these two out or stop themselves from scoring so freely. On the pads this time. And there's a misfield. They'll come back for the second. That is very sloppy. That sums up for the Mahabala 11. That should have been a dot ball. And the fielder has conceded 2 in the end. Jai Surya moves to 21 of just 9 balls. Has continued from where Varun has left. The pressure mounting on the Mahabala 11 bowlers. So far, so easy for the Shreepa Rockerz. Last ball of the over coming up. Change in field. The short cover comes in. There's a man at extra cover as well. There's a sweeper cover. There's a man at short point. And he balls in on the pads. Single of the last ball. 7 runs coming off that over. After 8 overs, it's 79 for 1. Change in bowling. Vijay Krishna Yadav introduced into the attack. Starts with a full toss. Played it straight back to the bowler. Very strong onside field. There is a man at deep square leg. There is a man at mid wicket. There is a man at long on and a very straightish long off. And extra cover out on the boundary. Down the leg side this time, and it will be a extra run added to the total of the Shreepa Rockerz. The score moved to 80. Change of card coming around the wicket now to the right-hander. Looking to cramp the batsman for room. In down the leg side. Struggling with his line at the moment. Vijay Krishna Yadav. It's very difficult to ball in from the round the wicket if you haven't practiced that, because that's when you eliminate your chances of getting a leg before as well. And also, it will be on the batter's mind that they can play freely, because one sort of dismissal you're eliminating by bowling round the wicket. It's very difficult to get a leg before from round the wicket or a bull. Full toss. Placed it right between the two fielders, the covers and the extra cover, and gets a boundary. Ordinary effort from the man at extra cover boundary. That should have been stopped. Just trying to stop the ball with his leg and ends up giving a boundary to Jai Surya, who moves to 26 of 12 ball. Change in field now. The Now he's trying to cover the offside. Sweeper cover, extra cover, and longer. Full toss, it's in the air, and the fielder at long on has made the mess of it. That was right to the throat of the man at long on, who couldn't catch that one and lets that go through. It's a 6. Not sure what's wrong with the Mahabala 11 fielders. Nicely stuck this time. There is a fielder at extra cover, so it will be only a single for Surya, who moves to 33 now. Such an expensive over so far. Change of bat for Surya. Was timing so well with that bat. Not sure why he has changed that. Maybe he want to hit that out of the park. Full toss, and it's in the gap. One bounce. Oh, it has gone the distance. Yes, confirmation from the umpire. I thought it has just bounced inside the line, but it has gone the distance. That's easy pickings for Sri Vishwa. That was a full toss, and there's no one deep behind square. So he has picked his spot and hits that one out of the park. Wow, wow, wow. This has been an expensive over. Vijay Krishna. 20 runs of this over so far with a ball to go. They're just one shot away from 100. That's very poor bowling, and to complement that, excellent batting from the Shreepa Rockerz batters. Down the leg side again, 21 runs of the over already. With that wide, the score moves to 100 in the 9th over for the Shreepa Rockerz. 100 for 1. फुल टॉस मिस किया वहां पर श्री विश्वा ने. गेंदबाज की तरफ 2 स्टेप्स लिए थे. फुल टॉस था, हवा में थोड़ी सी गेंद कांटा बदली और उसे मिस किया. सीधा जाकर स्टंप से टकराई. श्री विश्वा वहां पर वापस जाते हुए निराश हो गए, क्योंकि वो फुल टॉस थी, बड़ी शॉट लगा सकते थे, उस पर मिस किया और यहां पर दूसरी विकेट का पतन. 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर श्रीपा रॉकर्स 9 ओवर के बाद. Hari Kumar, the new batter, out in the center for the Shreepa Rockers at number 4. Shrikant to continue. Last over from the camera end. Dot ball to start the over. We've seen that teams have scored a lot of runs from the pavilion end. The bowlers are coming in from the pavilion end. The batters have scored a lot of runs. On the pads this time, I think it's going down the legs. Yes, confirmation from the umpire. Leg by. Brings Hari Kumar on strike for the first time in this match. बैट से टकराई गेंद, इस दफा कोई रन नहीं मिलेगा। अच्छी गेंदबाजी करते हुए श्रीकांत।
21.
2.3 ओवर, 16 रन, 1 विकेट उनके नाम। काफी बेहतरीन गेंदबाजी करते हुए श्रीकांत। इस दफा थोड़ी सी सीधी गेंद और उसे वाइड करार दिया। मिक्स कर रहे हैं अपनी पेस, लाइन एंड लेंथ बेहतरीन तरीके से हिट कर रहे हैं श्रीकांत, इसके चलते उन्हें 1 विकेट भी मिली और उन्होंने बैट्समैन को बड़े शॉट लगाने से भी रोका है। इस बार बेहतरीन गेंद, उसे ड्राइव किया ऑन द राइज 1 रन के लिए। अपना खाता खोला वहां पर हरि कुमार ने 1 रन के साथ। तीन रन इस ओवर से। आखिरी 2 गेंदें आना बाकी। धीमी गति की गेंद सही जगह पर उसे लैंड कर रहे हैं वहां पर श्रीकांत। 1 रन मिलेगा बल्लेबाज को। जयसूर्या बेहतरीन तरीके से गेंद बल्लेबाजी करते हुए, जानते हैं उनकी विकेट काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है। काफी सूझबूझ के साथ बल्लेबाजी करते हुए जयसूर्या। काफी अटैकिंग बैट्समैन है, बड़े शॉट लगाना चाहते हैं कंसिस्टेंटली। ये लो फुल टॉस, उसे ड्राइव किया सीधा एक्स्ट्रा कवर के फील्डर के हाथ में। 1 रन के साथ ओवर की समाप्ति। 10 ओवर के बाद 105, 2 विकेट के नुकसान पर।
लगभग बड़ी रील्स वायरल होती है, अलग सब बता चलते हैं, लेकिन अलग पते पर जितने वेरिएशन चलती है ना, सब बोलते हैं वाह यार क्या क्या है। आज चले बड़ा स्मार्ट बनने चलता है, लेकिन थोड़ा पटिया नहीं से सबसे पहले कॉन्फिडेंस को पटियाला के साथ विराट के साथ 3 टाइटल जीते और अब आरसीबी तो आईपीएल हिस्ट्री का एक लौता प्लेयर था और फाइनल में प्लेयर ऑफ मैच बनाया। और डिड यू नो आरसीबी आने से पहले आईपीएल के एक भी बार इकोनॉमी 8 मीटर से पिछला साल करियर बेस्ट था, इकोनॉमी आरसीबी ऊपर गई थी 17 विकेट ली है, क्योंकि आरसीबी ने रोकी है कि आप टीम के सपोर्ट नहीं, आप नंबर 1 पे तो कैसे निकालते हो एंड नॉट बेंच नॉट इट्स ए सीजन। एक बैटर थे अभी बात मेरे करीब बेटर अच्छा हो गया स्टैंडिंग आउट आपके सामने। साइनिंग का, लेकिन बिजनेस में तो साइनिंग होती लगती है, साइनिंग बात गेम चेंज होता है। लकी से काफी दूसरे आप कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स एग्रीमेंट्स कुछ भी हो सेंड साइन करो सब ऑनलाइन एक्टिंग पोस्ट स्कैनिंग गो बैक एंड फोर्थ मतलब जो काम मैंने देखा था मैंने लेट्स गो we best part yeah stamp free network के साथ lifetime free unlimited support secure भी legally valid भी और free जैसे आप मेरी कहने
रवि बिश्नोई जयकम रखे
है ना।
Eleven, 111. ये 22।
22-22।
140, 13 overs. 140. Thirty. Jay Krishna.
Chicken.
Vijay back for his third over. Starts with a fuller one. It's a single. Jayasuriya was just one shy away from a landmark, a milestone, 50 for him of 28 balls. He was on 49 at the moment. Hari Kumar playing his part, 16 of 12 balls. These two batters are looking in good touch. Full toss and hits it over the short cover fielder to get that boundary. Hari Kumar. The Mahabala 11 bowlers have been so inconsistent with their line and length. They've bowled either full or short. They have given freebies, and the batters has gleefully accepted those. This time again in the slot, the call is for two, but they'll have to settle for a single.
Final preferability.
6 रन इस ओवर से पहली 3 गेंदों में. जयसूर्या 49 पर 28 गेंदों में. फुल टॉस और उसे खेला है हवा में, फील्डर उसके नीचे और एक कैच वहां पर गवाया. फील्डर वहां पर शायद गेंद को खो बैठे हवा में. वही इशारा कर रहे हैं. 2 रन मिलेंगे वहां पर जयसूर्या को और अपना अर्धशतक पूरा किया. 29 गेंदों में 51 रन लगाए, अर्धशतक पूरा किया. एक्नॉलेज करते हुए वहां पर डग आउट, अप्रिशिएट करते हुए इस बल्लेबाजी को. एक मौका मिला वहां पर जयसूर्या को. फुल टॉस गेंद थी, उसे सही नसीहत नहीं दे पाए. बल्ले पर ऊंची आई थी, जिसकी वजह से टाइमिंग ठीक से हो नहीं पाई. एक मौका गवाया महाबला 11 के फील्डर. इस बार डाउन द लेग साइड की गेंद, उसे वापस डालना पड़ेगा और एक्स्ट्रा रन एडेड. Handsomely drives it to the long on for a single. Last ball of the over coming up. Again a full toss. This time the batter just lifts it over the point fielder, but there's a man at deep point. It's again a no ball. This is not good bowling from the Vijay Kumar Yadav. Free hit coming up. Jayasuriya will be on strike this time. And he plays it over the bowler's head. 1 bounce, 2 bounce, and into the fence. Boundary to finish the over. 16 runs coming off that over. After 14 overs, it's 156 for 2.
लगा online. Puro Rockerz. Rockerz.
Srikanth back into the attack. Srikanth back into the attack. Shreepa Rockerz, after winning the toss, opted to bat first. Have got off to an excellent start, courtesy of Varun and Sri Vishwa. इसमें सोनिया लगाए तो वो सोनिया the fielder will cut it off. It will only be a single. So 5 runs coming off the first 2 balls.
सिस्टम लगाना है वहां पर है नहीं तो
The Shreepa Rockers moved to 168 of just 15 overs. Srini back into the attack.
यूट्यूब में आ रहा है यूट्यूब में
It's a wide ball.
सिग्नल चाहिए है ना रुकता हाँ ये काम कर रहा पता ना आप बात करो भैया बस अभी इसका काम नहीं है
एक ही बॉल हुआ ना.
हम्म, ఎల్వి ఒకటి టీలు ఒకటి ఫోర్ ఒకటి నమ్మకం ఒకటి తర్వాత సింగిల్ సింగిల్ తర్వాత సింగిల్ ఫోర్ ఫోర్ అప్
The new batsman in is Shiva Gundra. Walking into bat at number 5 for the Shreepa Rockers. Jai Surya getting out on the last ball, looking to play the big shot. Shiva off the mark with a single. It's 172 for 3 after 15.3 overs. Short ball. It's it nicely towards the mid wicket region for a single. Nicely bowled again, just outside the off stump. Shiva just coming out the bat, looking to play that one really hard off the back foot, not getting any contact with the ball. Four fielders inside the circle, short forward, backward point, and a man in extra cover inside the circle. This time Shiva plays it comfortably off the back foot. So end of a successful over. 6 runs and a wicket in this over from Srini. The score moves to 174 after 16 overs.
बंद कर दिया आवाज आ रहा है
Champion. Next season 31.
174
Second man of the day. In keeping SKP legends and
Hot ball. It's in the air. Just falling short of a man at mid wicket for a single. Nicely bowled. Squaring up the batsman on that occasion. Shiva Gondra needs to get a move on because he doesn't have much balls left in the world. The sign, taking the pace off the ball, putting it, giving a lot of new life that occasion Sunil. Side.
Bottom name.
From Hari. Toss again this time. The Indian safety. It's a single. So after 17 overs, it's 179 for 3. 19 extras so far from the Mahabala 11 ball. They need to be consistent. They cannot give away easy runs. Jimmy coming back for his final over. The overs 29 runs and a wicket for Srini. Zaman plays or the extra
That's a
cover
handsome looking stroke from Anu Prasad Reddy. Wide of long on.
Straight to the fielder. Oh, it was a dolly, and the fielder couldn't do much. Short cover has put down a sitter, Shiva Gulrafter. looking to play that one on the offside, looking to clear the infield, but not getting the elevator, managing to visit that one into the sharply after the fielder has put it down. This time it's in the air and it has gone over the fielder at extra cover. It's a six. This time he has got that one absolutely right out of the screw. Good shot from Shiva. Got a light on the last ball, but he made the most of it on the next ball. Very next ball. This will hurt 17 for Mahabala 11.
Last ball of the over. It's a flighted delivery. Down the track comes the batter. Takes the ball on the floor.
Come back this time.
Straight to the long off fielder.
So only
Collects
6
the
runs
ball
coming
on a
off the
bounce.
three balls.
With that,
They would love to
runs
put up
coming off that
anything
over.
above
After 16
220.
overs,
The kind of
SKP
start that they
Legends
have
are
got for Shreepa.
157 for 3.
The batter set
After 16 overs, SKP Legends
Kumar
157 for 3.
Shiva Gundra 11 of 10. And in the air and over the fielder at covers this time, and it's a boundary. This time it hasn't gone the distance. It didn't quite come right out of the middle of the bat. It has gone. It has hit him high on the bat, but still he manages to clear the infield and gets a boundary. Runs are coming in boundaries in this over. 10 runs of the first 4 balls. Shiva would love to hit at least one boundary. Oh, but looking to improvise, not getting in the right position, but still ends up getting a couple of runs for his team. Shiva. He was looking to improvise and play it towards the fine leg because there's no one cleaning, no one down there at fine leg. There's a big gap there. If you wanted to exploit that, but got it into awkward positions, he manages to get a couple of runs.
3.2 overs, 27 for 2 so far for Sunday.
Short ball again. Let's
Starts
say
off with
there's a
couple of
fielder
singles.
there at covers, and this time the fielder makes no mistake on the boundary. And this fourth wicket has gone down. From 18 overs, it's 191 for 3.
Shreepa cover.
TNK, the man
Kenny
making no
mess out of
mistake.
that. That should have been only a single. We went for catch. In the end, tried to collect the ball on the bounce. Was too close to the bounce.
TNK,
That
the
ball
man
bouncing over his hand
no mistake.
and
The
going
fourth
for the
wicket has
boundary.
gone
That's
down
a
for the
sloppy
fielder.
little fielding there in the deep.
194.
Like the fielder. That should have been only a single. Anu now on 48 of just 20.
के सेट कर दे Sunil 2 overs 22 runs no wicket to his name. He's going at 11 runs per over at the moment. Oh, that was a hit me ball and Shiva Gundra,
Scoring is the batter.
sorry, Penny this time.
Hari Kumar.
Batsman कौन है? Hari Kumar moves to 39 of just 24 balls. Benny. Again, a short ball on the body. Benny says, thank you very much. This time they won't get a six, but Honey gets off the mark with a boundary. This is poor from Sunil in this over. This ball short or wide. It's been the story for the for the Mahabala 11. They couldn't capitalize on the opportunity of bowling first. We have seen that the wins after winning the toss, deciding to bowl first, have made the most of the wicket. But this time, Shreepa Rockerz winning the toss, deciding to bat first and making the most of the decision. Now change in field, the man from point coming in towards the 45, shot 45 inside the circle. And he has placed that one in the gap, Benny. Just to the right of the point fielder. No chance for the Shreepa cover to cut that off. Boundary. 2 in 2 for Benny. He moves to 8 of just 2 balls, striking at 400. The scoreboard moves to 207. We were talking about the 220 mark that they would love to get, and they are well on course to get that magical 220 figure. Two balls left in the over. 16 runs already of the first 4 balls. And I think it's a wide again. Sunil just not getting his line and length right in this over. 2.4 overs, 38 runs for Sunil. Shot again this time, no contact with the ball, and the ball is racing away to the fine leg boundary. No stopping that. Leg by signal by the umpire. I think the batsman has just got some pad on that one. So lucky for the bowler that not given a wide. "21 runs of the first 5 balls. The score moves to 212. Short ball. And just one bounce. Oh, it has gone the distance. Wow, wow. What a beautiful shot from Denny. This time off the back foot and hits it over the fence. 27 runs coming off that over. Expensive over of the innings. 27 runs. Mighty. 218 after 19 overs. Now the question is not just getting to 220. Now they're eyeing 230 and above that, because they have already got 218 runs on the board in 19 overs. Excellent display of batting from the Shreepa Rockerz. Sri Vishwa, 26 of 23. Varun setting the tone, 34 of 17 balls with the help of 7 boundaries. And Jai Surya just continuing from where Varun has left, 63 of 35 balls. And it's given. Finally a wicket for the Mahabala 11, and the dangerous Hari Kumar walking back. MB Teja behind the stumps, making no mistake on that occasion. The 5th wicket has gone down on the score of 208. Batsman walking out to the center is Deepak. They would love to score a few boundaries. Jai Surya has played an impressive knock. It's 63 of 35 balls with the help of 5 boundaries and 3 sixes. Hari Kumar was just got out on the previous ball. 39 of 25 balls, 4 boundaries and a 6 to his name. Shiva Gundra entertaining with his short stray. 17 of 13 balls. Benny again. 14 of just 4 balls. Deepak was just joined him, got off the mark with a single to long off. So Benny back on strike. Can he give the finishing touches to this innings? Can they get to 230? Time will tell that. Three balls left in the innings. Down the leg side, and Benny has played that one towards the left, right of the mid-wicket fielder, and will get back for the second. Sorry, still 3 balls to go in this over. So far, so good from Viru in this over. He has got dismissed the dangerous hurry and also restricted the batter for just 3 runs in the first 3 balls. On the pads, and nicely played by Benny. He just got down on his knees and plays it between the gap at short fine at square leg to get that boundary. So commentator scores 7 runs coming off the first 4 balls. Still 2 balls to go. The score moves to 225 for the loss of 5 wickets. There's no stopping Benny. Appeal and has been given. That looked adjacent from here on. He was looking to play that on the onside, walking across the stumps. The bowler smart enough to ball it in the block hole and caught the batsman off guard. Benny, after playing an impressive cameo of 20 of just 7 balls, has to walk back to the pavilion. Nice bowling from Viru. The 6th wicket has gone down for the Shreepa Rockers on the score of 225.
So you can see here. And then you can see
The new batsman in is Suresh Bobby. Last ball of the innings coming up.
which is the type of item that you should want. This is actually what you but we don't like to let me see. It's like
It's in the air. Chance for the cover fielder, and who makes no mistake. Wicket on the last ball. Excellent last over from Viru. Vamshi the man making no mistake. Shreepa Rockers were looking strong before this over, but only manages to get 7 runs of the last over. Excellent over from Viru. This getting 3 wickets in the over. And the target for the Mahabala 11 when they come out to bat will be 226.
to the chase. Mahabala 11 chasing a massive target of 226. CNK and Subhash are the two openers for Mahabala, whereas Madhukar Manik opened the bowling for excellent length there. CNK just off the back foot, punching in the Shreepa cover region for a single. Score moves to 4. Excellent over impressive for the bowling team. Quite tight. Cost at 226 is the target. Short delivery, bumper first up to Subhash, who goes for the pull but completely gets beaten. That's excellent bumper there from Madhukar testing the batter with the short one. Batter was not completely ready but still goes for the pull, gets beaten. Once again, another bumper there. Back to back. Mane testing Subhash with the short one. At the moment, Subhash having no answers to the short deliveries. With it, after 1 over done, score moves to 4 for none. Suresh is the new bowler in to share the new ball with Mane. Right arm. Fast bowler Suresh now operating over the wicket for the right-hander batter. Starts off with the full. In fact, he's a left-armer. Suresh got that ball to shape in with the angle. That's excellent from the bowler. Straight away looking for the searching for the swing. 264 matches for Suresh, 336 wicket, economy 7.19, best figures of 7 for 17 for Suresh. He's a very good top order new ball bowler. Extra throw there from the fielder at the cover point region. That should have been one. He goes for the run out and wicket keeper goes to collect the ball. It goes to the deep square leg fielder and batter through for the second run. This time the ball keeping straight after pitching doesn't come in with the angle for the right hander. Two fielders outside the circle are long on and deep square leg. Got a good field on the outside off stump. Third man point, cover point. This time it's full in swinging delivery and it's in the arc of the batter. CNK just swinging through the line, lifts the ball beautifully straight down the ground. One bound into the fence. Score moves to 4. That's a good shot from CNK. First boundary for the batting team. Mahabala. The delivery was swinging in for the right hander, but it was on the right length. This time it's an outside edge. Ball doesn't swing in, it goes straight with the angle and excellent grab by the wicket keeper. Varun there while moving towards his right. He takes a blinder. This is excellent bowling from Suresh. Just slightly drags his length back and throws that ball slightly wide of the right hander. Right hander once again trying to go downtown. Only manages to get a thick outside edge. Safely paused by the wicket keeper. First one down for Mahabala in the very second over. After 1.5, Mahabala, 10 for 1. Is Vijay Krishna Yadav, very good right-hander batter, in at number 3 for Mahabala. 268 matches for Vijay Krishna Yadav, 4,799 runs for him at the average of 20. Strike rate very healthy. 137.74 for Vijay Krishna Yadav is in early, in at number 3 for Mahabala. It's a very full delivery first up, beautifully squeezed away in between point and short third. Will collect a couple of runs and open his account with that. After 2, Mahabala are 12 for the loss of 1. But continue. Excellent first over from Madhukar Mane, only concedes 4. He's ball couple of sharp bumpers in the very first over to close out. Subhash was the man who faced that couple of bouncers from Mane. Once again, he starts off the over with a sharp bouncer, attacking the head of the batter. His first bounce of the over has been given by the match officials rightfully. A bumper that was is a tall bowler. Madhukar Mane likes to hit the deck hard. He's got 2 fielders outside the circle are third man and Pandit, both behind. This time it's a length delivery and beautifully controlled by Subhash. This ball was not as short as the previous one. It was a high short ball and beautifully controlled by Subhash, who just pulls it in the square leg region. No one there inside or the outside circle, so it's a boundary. Welcome boundary for Subhash, who gets off the mark. Change in the field now. Fine leg is in and square leg is now sent back. This time even better from Subhash. Once again, similar kind of length there from Madhukar Mane. Shot of good, and this time it sat up beautifully for Subhash, who pulls it well in front of square leg. It goes in the mid wicket. What a shot that was! That was real sign of authority there from the batter Subhash. Ball driven on the pitch in the and excellent catch there by the fielder back paddling.
Benny.
Benny, the fielder there, that always looked like going away from him. He was back paddling from the extra cover and he takes it excellently, covers the ground and sends back Subhash. Change in a length works for Madhukar Mane. He was shot throughout the over up until that point. He pitches it up. Subhash tries to go big. He got the elevation but doesn't get the distance. Excellent catch there by the fielder, I must say. It's not easy to take such catches. He was backpedaling. He had to judge it. He covered good couple of yards and in the end takes it away from his body. Full marks for the fielding effort by Benny. Second one down for Mahabala. Subhash looked good for his couple of boundaries. Now back in sheds. Well. Plenty of action happening there. Looking to take on the bowler in the power play. Hasn't been successful up until now as they have two down in just 3 hours. Inside 3 hours in fact. Krishna Vamsi is the new man in at number 4 for Mahabala 11. Krishna Vamsi, 32 matches for him, 414 runs, average of 18.82. Strike rate 108.38 for Krishna Vamsi in at number 4 for Mahabala, another right-hander in. This time it was full. Swinging away from the right-hander. Vamsi Krishna was drawn into the drive there. That was very close to an outside edge. This is excellent delivery from Madhukar. He started off short, then got to a length, and goes for. That's a boundary there for the right-hander. That ball was drifting down the leg and it was fully. Once again, Suresh goes full. This time, a better line, I must say. On the off stump, it was a Yorker. Well executed there. Beautifully kept out by the batter, Vijay Krishna Yadav there. VKY. Excellent delivery that was swinging in sharply for the left armer. He's getting the swing. Starts off with a delivery that was sliding down. This time it's in the air. Fielder backpedaling. This time it was too much for him. That was full in the arc for the right-hander. He went for the drive to end it. That ball was in the air for a long while. Vishwa there backpedaling. Tries his level bet, but that ball was always going away from him. Vijay survives. It was full. Hit hard, but straight to the mid off fielder, who collects the ball on a bounce. Once again, a full delivery. Hit on the up, but doesn't find the gap. It had the legs, but still not placed rightly by the batter. This time it swings down the leg. White ball signal by the umpire. Started off from the stumps. That ball drifted down the leg. Score moves to 26. Both the open bowlers for the bowling teams possesses very different capabilities, I must say. One who is sharp, who is quick, likes to bowl into the surface. Another one, total opposite to him, likes to pitch the ball further off, tries, tries to abstract as much as swing from the surface possible. 6 runs. Once again, a beautiful in swinger, completely done through in the air for the batter, who was through the shot. That ball swinged in late, beats the batter. That was tantalizingly close to the off stump of the batter. Nonetheless, 6 coming off that over after 4 overs. Mahabala 11 are 26 for the loss of 2. New bowler in is Tarun. First change up in the bowling attack. 41 matches for Tarun. 62 wickets, economy 5.65. Best figures of 4 for 5. He's a medium pacer. Varun balls with the right arm. Balls in with a very short run up. Varun likes to hurry the batter. Starts off with a full delivery. Outside edge. That ball away from the short third, who was moving towards his right. Tried to stop that ball, but in the end, his effort goes in vain. It's a boundary start of the over. Much needed one for Mahabala. Score moves to 30 for the loss of 2 after 4.1 for Mahabala. They are chasing a massive target of 226. It was a length delivery, beautifully picked up by Vijay and sends it 2 rows back in the mid wicket. What a shot that was! It was not short enough to pull away, but Vijay sensing the opportunity and pulling it right in front. That was an excellent shot. That's not an easy shot to play. That's a These are good signs for the batters. He's spotting the lens very quickly. Tarun in immense pressure now. He's gone for a boundary and a 6 now. That went quickly to the point fielder, who fails to collect the ball cleanly. That would have been a very tight one if the fielder would have collected the ball and hits the target. Vijay Krishna not the quickest between the wickets. This time pulled away. It's a top edge, and that ball flies over the short fine fielder for a boundary. Krishna Vamshi pulling that ball gets the top edge. Field restrictions are on. That ball flies over short fine for a boundary. What an over! This is for Mahabala. They have already got 15 of this. Couple of deliveries still remaining in this. First change up in the bowling attack. Not working for the bowling team. It's working beautifully for the batters. They are liking the pace of Tarun. They're liking the medium pacer. It's they are getting an extra second to adjust, and they are making a full use of that. On the pads, clipped away. Protection there in the deep square leg region. So it will only be a single. This is excellent cricket by both the batters. After getting the boundaries, they are rotating the strike. Deep square leg and long on are the two fielders outside the circle. This time it's full outside of stump. Batter just slices it. That should have been taken. That was couple of yards behind for mid off fielder. In fact, he looked comfortable underneath. Tries to take it. Reverse cup. That was the right option, but he spills it at the very last moment. Batter getting a lifeline there. Fortune favoring the brave. Vijay Krishna gets a lifeline on 18. Single conceded. He moves to 19 of just 8 deliveries. "43 for 2 Mahabala after 5. Last over of the power play coming up. Will be bowled by Madhukar Mane. 2 overs, 12 for 1 for Madhukar Mane. He looked sharp while bowling those bouncers. He's quick. He's got the height. Starts off with a slow one, but wrong direction there from the bowler. It's down the leg. He has to reload that one. Score moves to 44. This time it's a hard length, cut away, straight to the point fielder, who does well. It's a dot ball. This is the stock length from Madhukar Mane. Usually balls that hard length. Occasionally goes full, and sometimes goes for the bumper effort deliveries. It's a slow one, beautifully read by Vijay Krishna, and once again sends the ball in the crowd. That's a biggie from Vijay Krishna. 50 is up for Mahabala in just 5.2. What a shot that was. It was an attempted slow one from Madhukar, and Vijay Krishna was up to the task. Hits him way back in the mid wicket region for a massive 6. Vijay Krishna Yadav, VKY, is a tall batter. He's got good reach. He's got the power. This time wrapped on the pads. Huge appeal for leg before, but denied by the match official as that ball was drifting down the leg. Even the height was a thing to watch out. But Madhukar Mane rushing the batter on that occasion. It was quick delivery. Once again, it's full in the arc for the batter Vijay Kumar. He hits it on in the dugout for a massive 6. Madhukar Mane going full, going pace on, and Vijay Krishna was well ready for that sort of delivery, who puts it away with ease. Couple of sixes already coming off this over. Both the batters realizing it's the final over of the power play, and they are looking to maximize on the field restrictions that are on. Deep square leg, and it's a short ball. Hurried up the batter there, but that's equally well controlled by the batter, I must say. That was a sharp bouncer on in the line of body. Batter second late on the shot. That ball hitting the maker sticker, but still goes all the way. Pace of the bowler, Madhukar Mane takes it over the head of fine leg, short fine leg for a boundary. That was an excellent bumper, excellent shot delivery by Madhukar, but it doesn't come off. This time it was a length delivery outside off stump. Krishna Yadav on the cut gets an inside half of the bat. Ball going through the wicket keeper on a bounce. With that, 6 overs have been completed. Mahabala are 60 for the loss of 2 wickets. 60 for the loss of 2. Sorry, Anna, sorry. Another change in the bowling attack. Venkatarama Rao now introduced. First signs of spin in the match for the bowling team. Very experienced bowler, Venkatarama Rao. 413 matches for him, 484 wickets. Economy touch on the higher end, 8.22. That is what you get with the leg breaks. Best figures of 4 for 9. He is a genuine wicket taker. Venkatarama Rao now into the attack for Shreepa Rockerz. Starts off with a floater outside off stump, punched away off the back foot. Excellent fielding there in the cover point region. Who dives and stops the ball. It's a dot ball to start off. Brave there from Venkatarama Rao, flighting up the delivery. Once again, a flighted delivery cut away, but this time it goes to the point on a bounce. It was in the air for a while. This is excellent bowling from Venkatarama Rao. He is flighting the delivery. He's getting the spin from the surface so far, not offering any pace whatsoever for the bowlers to work with, for the batters to work with. Couple of dots to start off. As soon as power play is completed, they have got the spinner in. Rockerz. Flighted delivery. That was a low full toss. That ball was dipping on the batter, Krishna Vamsi, who just hits it down the ground in the long off region for a single. This is good bowling. Brave bowling from Venkatarama Rao. Big hitter. Vijay Krishna Yadav. VKY now back on strike. Will he flight the delivery to him too? Yes, he will. It's cut away, but straight to the cover point. That is what the brave bowlers do. Tarun there in cover point region takes the ball, collects the ball, catches the ball with ease. Third one down. Vamsi Krishna Yadav looked good, but that was a very slow delivery. He had good time, but no pace whatsoever. He tried to go over that fielder who was right at the edge, who collects the ball easily. Third one down for Mahabala at the very wrong time. That partnership was looking good, but Yadav dismissed. 61 for 3, Mahabala after 6.4. अच्छा म्यूट तो कर देती म्यूट हो जा रहा ना ठीक है अपना को करो खोल लो
New batter in is Srikanth. Left hand batter Srikanth in at number 5 for Mahabala 11. 135 matches for him. 1144 runs. 18.75 the average. Strike rate 110. Will face Venkatarao. Once again, a flighted delivery. Batter going for the big shot. Gets a leasing edge. And beautifully taken by the wicket keeper. That ball was in the air for a while. Varun behind the stump does the rest. Back to back. Double bluff there from the bowler. Once again, a flighted delivery. Inviting the batter for the big shot. And the lefty falls in the trap and departs for not. Golden duck there for the lefty. Fourth one down for Mahabala. 61 for 4 after 6.5. New man in is Harshavardhan. What an over that was. Couple of wickets and only single run given away by the leggy. Straight away spinner into the attack and he responds with couple of wickets for Shreepa. Rockerz. New bowler in is Gabbar Bharat. Another spinner now introduced into the attack by Rockerz. He's a left arm orthodox spinner. Gabbar starts off with a few flighted delivery. It's in the air. Will not carry all the way to the deep fielder. It will only be a single. Both the bowlers bowling really slow through the air. 121 matches for Gabbar. 151 wickets. Economy 7.16. Best figures of 6 for 24. Starts off with a single. That was in the air for a while. But that was hit well in between long on and long off. Just lands in no man area. It's a single all in all. Score moves to 62. Rockers top order back in the shed as they are already 4 down in 7 overs. They are chasing a massive target of 226. They had to go at the bowling. They tried, but it doesn't come off up until now. This time the ball going straight with the arm. Both the spinners bowling very slow through the air, not offering any pace, getting that spin. This time it was pitched on the leg stump, then spinning on the off stump. Batter just paddle sweeps it in the fine leg region, fielder there inside the circle, so it will only be a single. Both the batters need to stitch a partnership here for Mahabala, but they have to do it quickly. They had to get runs. Required run rate already over 13 for them, 13.22. This time it was a loosener, a rare loosener from the spinners. Bharat Gabbar on that occasion pitching on the leg stump, and this time the ball going straight with the arm, and it was easy pickings for Krishna Vamsi. He puts it away from the short fine for a boundary. No one there behind square for Gabbar. Deep. Only he had to beat the fielder inside the circle. He does to the perfection. The batter and collects four. Huge appeal for leg before, but denied by the match official. Batter on that occasion looks like he was outside off stump, so impact was outside off stump, hence given out by the match official. Umpires here at One Champion are very experienced and very skillful match officials. Nonetheless, 8 overs done, 67 for 4. Mahabala, Venkataramarao to continue. As I said earlier, he proves he might prove expensive on some occasion, but he is a genuine wicket taker. He goes for the wickets. He loves to flight the delivery. He invites the batters for big shots. This time it's in the air. That was stoppage. That was on the pads. Batter on the pull. Gordon leading edge. Fortunate for him, it was away from the wicket keeper on that occasion. No pace whatsoever unoffered from Venkataramarao. He's bowling very slow through the air. At the moment, he's getting success in deceiving the batter in flight. This time it was full on the up, driven on the up by the batter. That should have been stopped there by the long off fielder, but that ball goes for a boundary. That was placed perfectly towards the left, wide off, long off, but still that could have been stopped, but the fielder misfields and it goes for a boundary. Welcome boundary for Mahabala and Vamsi Krishna. Run a ball 15 for Vamsi Krishna. Venkataramarao not shy of lighting the delivery up. Once again a flighted delivery in the air. Will it be taken by the fielder coming in? Well. He puts it down. Couple of runs conceded. That should have been fifth one down and third one for Venkataramarao. Long off fielder came in quickly and got underneath the ball. In the end, somehow slips and puts it down. That's a poor effort from the deep fielder. Youngster there in the deep. Vamsi Krishna gets a lifeline on 15. Another flighted delivery. This time the batter waiting on the back foot, trying to cut it in between point and cover point, but hits it straight to the point, who collects the ball on a bounce. It's a dot ball. This time, slightly flatter trajectory there from the bowler. Tried to hurry the batter. It's a dot ball straight to the short third. Last ball of the over coming up. Venkatarama Rao to Krishna. Flighted delivery this time, spinning away from the right-hander who was drawn forward, and beautiful glove work there behind the stump by Varun. Fifth one down for Mahabala. Very aggressive celebration by the leggy. He gets the third one of the day. Mahabala after 9 or 74 for the loss of 5. Another one bites the dust. Half of the team back in sheds for Mahabala. After 9, Mahabala are 74 for the loss of 5. Bharat Gabbar to continue. Starts off with a wide and a boundary. New man in is MB Teja in at number 7 for Mahabala 11. MB Teja, this time it was a quicker one. That ball going on straight with the arm. Well. Point fielder there throws the ball straight at the wicket keeper who just misfields. Sloppy there by the wicket keeper. It should have been a dot one, but it's a single. MB Teja now on strike. 235 matches for him. 2,296 runs. Average 14.62. Strike rate 119.40 for Teja. That was an excellent delivery from Gabbar. That ball once again going on with the arm, not spinning. He's got couple of variations with the arm ball too. This time it was drifted down the leg. That should have been 4. But Teja misses out on a scoring opportunity. Hits it straight to the short third. Only fielder there behind square. Couple of inches here and there, and that would have been 4. This time the ball coming in sharply after pitching. This is the variation that Gabbar possesses. That that's cut away towards the left of short third. They are coming back for 3. They have completed the third. This is excellent running by both the batters. Coming back to the variations of Gabbar. First up, he has an orthodox spinner which spins away for the right hander. Then he has a conventional straighter one which goes with the arm. Then he has a leg break that comes in sharply for the right hander. Dot ball to close out the 10 over. We are halfway through the chase, and Mahabala, while chasing 226, are 83 for the loss of 5 wickets. They need another 143 in remaining 60. 83 for the loss of 5 wickets after 10 overs. Mahabala, 83 for the loss of 5. They need another 143 in 60. Players will have drinks. We'll be right back after a very short break. Change of ends. Another one down for Mahabala. Once again, it's the same man, Venkataramara, who strikes for the fourth time. It's a flighted delivery. It was full in the block hole. Batter completely missing that one, and it goes and hits the timber. Sixth one down for Mahabala in the 11th over. MB Teja, the batter who was dismissed. New batter in is Srini in at number 8. Srini, right-hander batter, wrapped on the pad. It was full, going straight with the arm. Srini looks disappointed with the match official's decision, but that was full and straight. T-shirt is off for the young man, I must say. What a ball that was from Venkatarama Rao, ripping through the batting lineup of Mahabala. It was full, goes straight with the arm, hits it down the knee roll, and it was crashing in the middle stump. No hesitation whatsoever in the match official's mind. Fifth one, it's a fifer for Venkatarama Rao. 2.2 overs, 8 for 5. What a spell of bowling! Well. T-shirt is off. What a celebration that was from Venkatarama Rao. He's got the energy. He's very happy with his effort. He was brave. He was pitching the ball up. He was flighting the ball. He was inviting the batters for the shots and he was getting the rewards. Seventh one down for Mahabala in just 10.2 overs. Last man to be dismissed was Srini, who goes for the golden duck. New batter, another right-hander in for Mahabala. Mr. Nani in at number 9. 40 matches for Nani. 621 runs at the average of 18.82. Strike rate 101 for Nani. This time hit away in the square leg region. Nani straight away off the mark with the single. Good looking shot. 2.3 overs, 9 for 5 for Venkatarama Rao. He's completely dismantled the middle order of his opponent. Mahabala in all sorts of trouble now as they are 7 down inside the 11 overs. Once again a flighted delivery swept away from the deep square leg. Bit of work to be done in the deep. Fielder does well. It will be a couple of runs. Couple of runs for Harsha on that occasion. 10.4 overs, 67 for 60, in fact 86 for 7 for Mahabala. It was full. Batter went for sweep. Fortunate for him that he got the connection with the bat. Otherwise, it would have been another one down. It was straight in line of stumps. Harsha, Vardhan there, does well. Score moves to 87. What an over this has been so far. 4 runs and a couple of wickets. Last ball of the over. Venkata Ramarao to Mr. Nani. Once again, a flighted delivery inviting the batter for the big shot. What an effort that was from the deep fielder. He was charging in. He went for the catch. He dives forward. But in the end, it just popping out as soon as he touches the ground. Nonetheless, 5 and couple of wickets of that over. After 11 overs, Mahabala are 88 for the loss of 7. Bharat Gabbar to continue. He starts off with a full delivery, hit away in the mid wicket region by Mr. Nani. It's a single to start off the over. 2.1 over, 16 for 1 for Gabbar so far. This time it's a leg break from the lefty. That ball spinning in sharply after pitching. Excellent variation for Bharat Gabbar. Very economical bowler. This time it was a quicker one. Arm ball. Tried to rush the batter, but that's been walked away in the mid wicket region. Score moves to 90 now for Mahabala. 90 for 7 in 11.3 overs. Well, that was very full delivery. Batter tried to play that off the back foot. That was almost a catch for the bowler who dives forward, but that ball just landing in front of the bowler. Batter survives. This is beautifully done by Mr. Nani using all the pace of Gabbar, just running it in the third man. This is a touch from Nani that goes for a boundary. What a shot that was! Just waited on the ball and just cuts it right in front of the keeper gloves and collects 4. Score moves to 94. 94 for 7 Mahabala after 11.5. 6 runs of this over. Last ball coming up. Bharat Gabbar to Mr. Nani. Flighted delivery. It's in the air. Fielder at long off comes underneath and takes it. Madhukar there in the deep who takes the catch with ease. That was a loose shot there from the batter that was in the air for a while, and fielder in the deep doesn't move an inch, and he takes it. 8-1 down for Mahabala now. 98, 94 for 8 after 12 Mahabala. New batter in is Viru in at number 10. Change in the bowling. Sri Vishwa now introduced into the attack for Shreepa Rockers. Starts off with a dot. Another leggy into the attack for Shreepa Rockers. Flighted delivery beautifully hit away over extra cover. No chance for sweeper cover fielder to cut that off. What a shot that was from Harshavardhan. That was a real loosener from Sri Vishwa. It was a low full toss and Harsha was up to the task. Collects 4. 285 matches for Vishwa, 74 wickets. Economy 8.14. Best figures of 6 for 56. He's a very good part-timer. I must say, Sri Vishwa doesn't bowl on regular occasions, but when he bowls, he's good. Starts off with 3 dots and a 4. 4 runs coming off this over. Run a ball 15 for Harsha. This time it was wide. Harshavardhan punching the ball, but ball goes straight to the short cover. It's a dot ball. Third third dot in a row. Well. Shreepa Rockers now have a slip. It's short and it's been pulled away. Fielder coming underneath and takes it. Deepak there in the deep. Well. It was short on the pads. Harsha hits it straight to the square leg fielder who is well inside. I must say, he was standing just outside the circle and he takes it with ease. Ninth one down for Mahabala for just 98 on the board. The last batter in for Mahabala 11 is Sunil SG. 68 matches for him for 60 runs. Average 11. Strike rate 87. Venkataramarao Rao to continue. 3 overs 13 for 5. Will he close out the innings on high? Last man standing is in for Mahabala. Another flighted delivery from Venkataramarao Rao. Just straighting up after pitching. That was hit straight back to the bowler. Batter playing off the back foot on that occasion. 5 fielders inside the circle for Venkataramarao Rao. Flighted delivery outside off stump. Hit on the up. Fielder there in the deep extra cover. Comes in for the catch. But in the end, that ball was not there. It bounces and goes over for a boundary. Welcome boundary for Mahabala. 100 is up for them. 102 for 9. They were after a massive target of 226. It's a sorry looking scorecard so far for them. Cut away, taken in the point. Sharp catch there by Bharat Gabbar, who takes it low. That's it. Mahabala 11 bundled out for 102 in just 13.3. Once again, it's Venkataramarao with the wicket. What a spell for Venkataramarao. 3.3 overs, 17 for 6. He will be the man of the match of the day. Match summary, Shreepa Rockerz 225 for 7 in their 20 overs. In reply, Mahabala 11 bundled out for 102 in just 13.3 overs. Man of the match will be none other than Venkataramarao for his second 6-wicket haul. That's it from the match. We'll be right back after the third match of the day. Stay tuned.